Today's video is about setting tool height. Tool height is crucial to good work and for safety. If you're too low, then you'll be cutting using the top edge and you'll be diving underneath your work. If you're too high, then you'll be cutting with the lower edge and you'll be tending to ramp up and over. This is especially critical when you are facing a piece of material that has a solid front. If you're too low, then you'll leave a tiny little nipple like this here. If you look, there's a little nipple in the middle of that. So if your tool is too low, that's what your facing work will look like. If you're too high, then you'll actually get stuck on the work and there'll be an interference. There won't be a cutting, but there'll be an interference, and we don't want that. So let's get to it. So let's take this off. I am intentionally messed up the height of my tool, okay, for the purpose of this demonstration. So the first thing we want to do is find your Jacob's chuck, stick it in your tailpiece, okay, and you don't have to lock it in place for this. Then get anything with a point. This is going to be your initial adjustment. Okay, so now you are going, let me adjust the camera here. We look down the line of our tool piece. We can see we are way below the tip. So we're going to make an adjustment. Bring it up. I'm going to bring that in. See how close we can get. And we look down, and we're going to try and get that line at the center of that point. That's pretty close. Well, if this thing would focus for me, there we are. We can run that in and see that we're almost dead center. Now that's close. So we're going to back off a little bit and go to the next step. So we're still going to work with the chuck, but we're going to take out that little pointy piece. And let's get some focus on here. Good golly, it's always focusing on the wrong thing. And we're going to bring our chuck forward and our tool backward a little bit. You're going to like this. There we are. Now let's take a piece of scrap metal, and we are going to touch the scrap metal up it. We're going to trap the scrap metal in between the two. Now, what we want to do, we want to take a look and see, is this vertical? If our tool piece is perfectly in the center of our work, then when it touches and traps the sheet metal, that little piece of scrap, it should be perfectly perpendicular, and it is not. I believe it is a touch high, so we will make a small adjustment. That's just about there. Now that we've got it where we want it, we're going to tighten down our lock nut. We don't have to torque this down really hard, just snug. There we go. Loosen it and snug it again. Double check. Take a look all over in the back. Look and see, is that where we want it? It's just about there. Now that we've set the height of this tool, we can effectively use this as a quick change device. We take it off. Now when we put it on, our height measurement is locked in place and it's exactly where we want it to be.
Like and subscribe, or I'll set this fella loose in your garage.